Greetings, kinfolk. Hey, how you doing? How your mama and them? I hope you had a wonderful day today. And in case you didn't, I pray that you have a better day tomorrow. And I pray that you have an even better day each tomorrow after that. Now, I'm coming to you tonight with a collective reading. I've been moved to deliver a message from the ancestral realm. So that's exactly what I'm going to do this evening. I've already cleared the energy with this Palo Santo here. I've laid the cards out for us. Before we get into them, I do want to introduce the decks that I'll be using tonight. First, we have the Black Tarot and Ancestral Awakening deck by Nyasha Williams, I believe it's her name. Next, we have the Hoodoo Tarot by Tiana Lee McQuiller. And finally, we have the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle by Abiola Abrams. All very wonderful decks. I highly recommend them if you are into reading cards. All right, so let's get into it. I want to start with this Mother God card, and I'll show it to you here. This card coming out lets me know that this is a collective of wise, mature, feminine energy coming out for us this evening. This is the energy of the mothers. This is the energy of the wise women, of the big mamas, right? These are women who had the opportunity to really live life, to go through some things, to see some things, and to learn their lessons during their walk on this earth. And they have lessons that they want to share with us tonight. Now, with this Mother of Water card coming out here, right next to the Mother God card, I feel that this ancestral energy is ancestral energy that is deeply, deeply, deeply spiritually connected. These were women who knew the divine within themselves. They could see the divine in others, and they could see the divine in the world all around them. They could see how energy moved, and they could pray down heaven. They could move mountains with their tongues. These were those types of women, women who were so in alignment that you could feel it on them when they walked into the room. Didn't nobody want to fuck with them, right? These were the women you did not mess with, and not because they were physically intimidating or aggressive or anything like that. In fact, it was quite the opposite, especially with this Mother of Water coming out. These women often presented as quite soft, right? They walked with this gentleness and this grace. They exuded elegance. These type of women. But also, with this Root of Fire coming out, these were women who were very fiery and could turn up when need be. But by the time you came to know them, it didn't often get that far. Need didn't often be, because by that time, folks around them already knew they weren't to be played with. They were like a quiet storm, a subtle power, right? Not very outwardly showy, but it was a power you could feel, and it was a power that was real, a power that could really make things happen without even looking like they were lifting a finger. They could call their desires into them. They could read you your rights by just looking you up and down. They could do it all with their eyes, didn't even have to open their mouths. Those type of women who knew the power of their tongues, and you didn't want to be the people that they were speaking against. And they're coming to this reading tonight to let us know that this is the type of energy, this type of energy here is the energy that the collective needs to be tapping into at this time. And I say that because You see this ten of knives coming out here? This is a card of mental anguish and defeat. This is a card that tells me that somebody done took you to play with. And your ancestors are coming out to say that, back in the day, at some point, a lot of somebody's took them to play with too. And they quickly found out. They weren't always as confident as they seemed when you came to know them. They had been beaten down too. They had been abused too. Folks had tried to humble them too. And they snatched their power back with this root of fire. And this is what they want you to do. They want you to tap into your intuition. They want you to tap into your inner knowing. They want you to reconnect with spirit in whatever way resonates with your soul. Because that's how you're going to take your power back in this situation. With this 3 of Knives here, whatever this 10 of Knives situation was felt like a deep betrayal to you, because it wasn't just folks that, it wasn't just folks that you knew in passing. It wasn't just folks that, you had these, acquaintance type connections with. With this 2 of Baskets coming out, at least one of these people that, betrayed you, that played with you, that tried to manipulate you, that tried to get over on you, was someone that you thought you could trust. But this connection, that connection was not equally yoked. That person was a taker while you were a giver. With the 6 of Coins coming out, you invested in this person, you poured into them. You helped them out when they needed help. Sometimes with your labor, other times financially. You invested in this person. You thought you were building something together, and you weren't. This person was taking you to play with. And that's the real problem here. That's the real issue that's causing, because the 7 of Baskets coming out in reverse, I feel like this is a blockage for you. This is a blockage of you're connecting with your intuition, you're connecting with spirit, you connecting with, that power of foresight that you have, that your ancestresses had. These were women that were considered to be prophetesses by many. These were women who were considered to be confidants by many, because they always knew exactly what to say. They always had that listening ear. Even when they weren't giving conventional wisdom, they were giving the right words to whoever needed to hear them. They had the power to make, everyone feel like they were something special, to make everyone feel seen and feel heard. These were those type of women, and they're telling you that you're that type of person too. Or you can be. But you got to tap back into your intuition. You've got to tap back into spirit, and you've got to allow yourself to dream again, free from all the guilt and shame that comes with being hurt. Because often when we're hurt by others, that initial pain, that initial shock, that's toward what they did to us, That's from what they did to us. That anger that comes out initially, that's towards them. But then as we think a little bit more about it, especially if it's somebody who done played us for a while, that really took us for a ride, and that's the situation I'm getting here with this 10 of Knives. Somebody took you for a ride. Okay. We see, in hindsight, because we all know hindsight is 2020, we see in hindsight that the red flags were there all along. They tried you once and you forgave them. They tried you twice and you believed whatever lie they spun. You tried to convince yourself of it, And then that third time, that's when them rose-colored glasses shattered. And for many of you, it may have been more than 3 times. But this last time, that's when you really peeped game. That's when your eyes opened up and you started to see what was going on for real. And that shit hurt. It hurts. It hurts because when we see that, we then become ashamed that we allowed ourselves to be treated so horribly for so long, that we stayed in situations where we felt abused, that we stayed in situations that did not feed us, that we stayed in situations that diminished us and that sucked the life from us. there is an amount of shame and guilt associated with that because we feel like we've betrayed ourselves. And what your ancestors are saying is you need to let that go. Yeah, yeah, there were red flags. Yeah, you missed them. Yeah, you mistook the red flags for a sign that the carnival was in town. You thought it was fun. But now that you see it's different, it's okay. Pick yourself up, learn from that lesson, but now it's time to reclaim your power. And you do that by going within yourself and giving yourself that radical self love, is what I'm getting with this Mother of Water and Root of Fire coming out. Radical self love. Dare to trust yourself. Dare to forgive yourself. Dare to love yourself. Dare to pour into yourself. All of that good, sweet energy you were pouring into this person, this situation that played and manipulated you, this person that may have taken you for granted, all of that good, sweet energy, go and pour it right back into you, honey, because that's the best way. That's the best way to get your get back. Get back on your game. Reclaim your power. Let motherfuckers know they didn't break you, because they didn't. Because they didn't. Your ancestors want you to remember who you are. Your ancestors want you to pick yourself up from the muck. Your ancestors want you to reclaim your crown, reclaim your power. That's what they want you to do. And you do that by prioritizing your own emotional needs. Take some time to go within. Don't ask yourself what you should be feeling. Acknowledge what you are feeling. Right? With this Mother of Water card, acknowledge what you are feeling. Connect with that. Get to the root of that. Do your shadow work. Because whenever we experience trauma and we don't deal with it, it comes out, it manifests in ways that we don't even see coming, but that's detrimental to our well-being. And one of the ways that is detrimental to your well-being right now is that you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your intuition. You know, it's sometimes hard to trust your intuition after you've been through a situation where you feel like you didn't see the calamity coming, you didn't see the nightmare coming, so now you're afraid to dream. Your ancestors are saying don't be afraid to dream. Matter of fact, the dream energy is very heavy in the spread for a few reasons. We've got the Seven of Baskets card coming out in reverse. This card is about really trying to connect to the spirit realm. The lady in this card, in the image depicted, she's in a bath filled with beautiful herbs, with lavender. She's trying to tap in. But with this card coming out in reverse, you know, that tapping in, like, that's blocked. And you're the only one holding yourself back because you don't trust yourself right now. We also, this Root of Fire card, we also have that coming out. This image here, it depicts what they call African dream root. Now, this is a root that was used in South Africa. I think it's still used to this day by the, and I'm probably going to say the tribe wrong, but I'm going to attempt it anyway. It's the Hausa tribe, or Hausa. There's a click to the front. It's Xhosa. But they use this particular root for spiritual initiations, but also for lucid dreaming, for having control in your dreams, right? For being able to move freely throughout the dream world. That's what that root is about. And your ancestors are saying that there is something, there is a piece of information for you in that space. There is knowledge, there's an epiphany that you are supposed to have if you allow yourself to sit and to be still and to be open and to trust yourself. There is a nugget of wisdom that you are meant to channel that is going to help your life. It's going to give you the blueprint with the Sun of Coins. It's going to give you the blueprint to really get out the mud. That's what's happening, because with this Five of Coins in reverse and this Four of Baskets coming out in reverse, these two cards are telling me right here that you feel that your energy is depleted. You know, physically, you feel depleted. Financially, you may feel depleted. And emotionally, you feel depleted. Your cups are not full right now. In all of the ways, you do not feel like you can move forward with those dreams that you had in your head. So you rather not have them, you rather not think about them. You may be wallowing right now, wallowing in regret. Your ancestors are saying, get the hell up. You got this. They're saying, dare to do those things that you always want to do and have those experiences you always want to have, because can't nothing stop what's meant for you. And there are many blessings meant for you. And the only thing standing in the way of them is not those motherfuckers that was trying to keep you down. It's you right now. It's you. And you can change that. You are being supported and you will be guided. You just have to trust. Your ancestors are saying perhaps do some grounding work. Go outside. Listen to the birds. Be one with nature. Take your journal. Write down your feelings. Write down your dreams. Get you some good rest at night. Drink you some nice hot herbal tea before you get into bed. Get you some good rest. Dream well. And when you wake up, be ready to put those things in action. Your ancestors are saying do not dwell in the space of hurt. It happened. And it wasn't fair. And it wasn't okay, but there was a lesson to be learned. And you're going to pass that lesson on to the next one, just like they're passing their lessons on to you. They want you to listen and be still right now. Listen to spirit. Listen to their wisdom. Listen to your higher self. Don't listen to anyone who's telling you that you can't do exactly what it is you feel in your heart that you came to do. Trust yourself. Honor yourself. Take care of yourself right now, whatever that means. And if that means that you need to pull some of your energy away from other people, other places, other things, do that. Some of you may need to take a staycation. Take a weekend. Do that. But then get up and get ready to go, because can't nobody hold you down. In this situation that may have hurt your feelings, whoever manipulated you, that wasn't going to last forever. That was not going to last forever. And it can only last as long as you allow it to. Now, you've already gotten yourself outside of that situation physically, most of you, it seems like. But it's still got a hold of your mind. It's living in your head rent free. And it's keeping your heart space from healing. Commit to healing your heart space. That's the key. Because when you heal your heart space, you can tap back into your intuition. Your intuition. And when you tap back into your intuition, baby, you getting them cheat codes. You were getting them cheat codes. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, with the Six of Coins coming out and the Son of Coins coming out, these changes that you will be guided to make in your life, they're ones that will benefit you in a tangible way. They're ones that will benefit you in a tangible way. For some of you, I feel like this is starting a business. For some of you, I feel like this is starting a business that is healing to yourself and to others, right? Because these particular ancestors, they are in the business of healing hearts, and they are coming to you and they are saying that you need to heal your own heart right now, and that perhaps once you do that, you'll have the wisdom. You'll have the wisdom gained to help others heal theirs, and you're going to benefit from that. Now, when I say in the business of healing hearts, of getting minds right, that can be in a plethora of different ways. Some of you, I'm getting maybe interested or working in, therapy, mental health. Those are some of the fields, as well as doing spiritual work. I'm getting that some of you are artists. And art can be healing. I believe it's Alice Walker who said art can be healing if we let it. And art is healing when it's for more than just entertainment, when it really touches the soul of folk. And if you're an artist, that's the kind of art that you were called to create. So know that. And use this experience as the fuel to get there, right? Turn this pain into power, is what your ancestors are saying. Turn this pain into power. Follow your passions. Dare to dream. And then have the courage and have the might and the willpower to see that through and to pull that dream right here into the physical world. That's what you're supposed to be doing. And that's the message that the ancestors came to give you this evening. Well, that's all that I have for you tonight. I hope that this message resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe. More readings coming soon.